America's pastime. You can take it one way or the other. People usually take it the wrong way when they're saying that, though. Baseball is so boring. I can watch a whole game on my couch. It's just too slow to watch. Blah, blah, blah. But baseball is the complete opposite of boring, honestly. Sure, watching the game isn't always the best experience, but when you're a fan of the game, it sure is fun to watch, including myself. But being able to play the game in real life is just a whole different level. Any position you play on the field is just instant fun. But if you're a pitcher, you control the game at your own pace. You control how fast the pitches are thrown, how fast the game goes, or how slow the game goes. It's your call. You're basically the captain of the diamond. You choose the pitches to be thrown, and if you have a nice pitcher in your repertoire, you're in great shape. You have your fastballs, your changeups, your sliders, and most effectively, your curveballs. The curveball is one of the most lethal pitches to be thrown and one of the best off-speed ones. It fools a lot of hitters, and it's awesome to be thrown. And then in today's speech, I'll be showing you guys how to throw a 12-6 curveball. Obviously, I can't do the whole thing in here, but I will show you guys the motion and the techniques in the grip. So there's a difference between a 12-6 and just a regular curveball. So with the curveball, obviously the ball is going to be curving into the zone, but it's not as effective as a 12-6. With the 12-6, the name with 12-6 is basically like a clock. It goes from 12 o'clock, it drops instantly to 6 o'clock. That's why they call it a 12-6, and that is why it is most effective. So there's two different types of stances that you're going to want to do. You have your wind-up stance, which is basically like movement when there's like no one on the base at all, and that's when usually you're going to do a wind-up pitch. Basically a lot of movement in your legs, a lot of momentum, step, step, and then, you know, as with your stretch, you're going to be coming up like this, and then just coming together, and then launching. So the difference is basically when you're in the windup, you're going to want to throw a lot more faster pitches than you're going to want off-speed pitches. With the stretch, you get a lot more control of your pitches when you're trying to throw off-speed, which is a big part, a factor of why they throw a lot more pitches in the stretch that are off-speed than in the windup. So when you're throwing a 12-6 curveball, you're going to want to grip the seams like this. If you can see it right there. Have your pointer finger right on the seam, and then have your middle finger right next to it. That's how you're going to want to grip it. And you're going to want to hide it too, because sometimes your pitches could be shown as well, which is obviously you're not going to want that to happen. So you're going to want to have that pointer finger on the seam, middle finger right next to it on the seam as well, on the top part of the seam. So, and then you're going to come together, step, 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 and then when you come up here, when you're up here, like the top, you're going to want to snap your wrist. Snap. Snap. That gives the ball a lot of rotation, and that's what's going to make the ball drop from 12 to 6. See? Starts at 12 o'clock, 12 to 6, 12 to 6. That's what's going to make it drop from 12 to 6. And that is one of the most lethal pitches that you can be thrown in baseball, and obviously one of my favorite pitches to be thrown as well. Yeah. So thank you guys.